a teenager is so confusing. You're old enough to have a job, you're old enough to make decisions, and you're old enough to find out and figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. But you're still a little baby, right? You can't make decisions because you haven't experienced the real world yet. But why is that? I mean, why are teenagers and young people being forced to stay silent when they are the ones affected most about society's future? Greetings everyone, I'm Sinita from grade 11 and today we're going to discuss, should young people have a voice in society? Many people argue that young people shouldn't have voice in society because they lack experience and maturity. It is often said that when decisions are left to mature people and knowledgeable individuals, it will lead to positive results. But in my opinion, that is just wrong. I mean, just because you're older doesn't mean that you're more mature than me. And just because you have lived longer than me doesn't mean that you know everything. Here are 3 examples of when young people actually have a more powerful voice than the older ones. First one is Camtop. She is a Swedish activist, January 3rd to 3. In 2018, only age 15, she was already famous and is known for pressuring governments to address the issues about climate change. In multiple conferences, she tells the government and people all over the world to not only talk but to take actions and do something about the environment. And she has stated that the modern ways of living have not only affected the natural habitat but also caused destruction to younger generations. But still, no one even listened to her. They even mocked her. Why? I mean, look at her. She's young. She's only 15. Why should you believe her? She's still so young. She doesn't know about anything about the real world, right? Wrong. It turns out that was right. Everything she warned us about was right. Now we're facing a lot of crises such as air pollution. Animals are going extinct one by one. The ozone layer is getting thinner and thinner. And we're facing many more global issues just because you refuse to listen to a teenager. The second one is the ICE protest. ICE is an organization in America which was formed in 2003 under President George Bush. Its purpose was to arrest and to detain illegal immigrants who are criminals. Let me say it again, criminals. But this year, under the guidance of President Donald Trump, they not only arrest criminals, but they arrest innocent illegal immigrants who they refer to as aliens, and they even use violence against these people. Because of this injustice, many people, especially teenagers, have gathered through schools, through mutual friends, and through social media to protest. There's even reports where these grown adults hit and even hit them with a car during these protests. And this just shows how immature these supposedly immature people are. And last one is the case of George Floyd. George is a 46-year-old man who was accused of using fake bills at a convenience store. In May 25, 2020, he was killed by a white officer. His neck was being knelt on for 9 minutes and 29 seconds straight. And just a day after that, on the 26th, many people, especially young adults and teenagers, have gathered to protest not only for justice, but for equal rights to people, no matter their race. From these 3 main examples, we can already raise 3 main reasons of why we, as a young people, should have a voice in society. The first one is social justice. Speaking up is not only about sharing your opinion, but it is about convincing and persuading people to change their opinions about something. Crimes, violence, discrimination, inequality have become so normalized. If we speak up, we can change these unfair practices. The second one is raising awareness. We can bring positive changes into society and into the whole world if we promote safety and accountability. And last one is innovative ideas. When we speak up, we raise concerns. And when we raise concerns, it can help people identify issues and can help with bringing solutions early on before the problems get worse. Now, these 3 reasons are good, right? I mean, we should speak up because of these 3 reasons. But in my opinion, teenagers don't really follow these things when they speak up. Rather, they follow a quote, which is to speak or to die. This quote comes from a movie and from a novel. Now, what does this quote actually mean? It is a term used to ask people. They have given 2 choices. First one is to speak. It is simple. You speak up. Even if you're scared, even if you're an introvert, even if you're under pressure, you're awkward, you speak up. The second one being die. To die just means to stay silent. No matter what you do, you stay silent. No matter what they do to you, you stay silent. You just accept it. With people being introverts these days, of course, I think you would pick to choose to die or to be silent. But before you choose, you should consider these 3 things first. First one is power. Second one is the system and the consequences. Before you choose, you should always think about the consequences of impacts that it not only have on you, but for the younger generation. In conclusion, rather than shutting them out, we should actually encourage young people to speak up because their voice matters just as much as ours does. Thank you.
The Camtop International School is the best place for your child's education.